Hello and welcome, my name is Nidaus. This is episode 45 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio Angels Mods Tutorial, Let's Play, whatever we call it these days. So the base has grown. Let's start with looking at the size of the base. It hasn't grown much since last time because we are starting to solve some of our infrastructure issues that we kind of noticed in the previous stream and also I hinted upon. So I spent the last live stream working with the viewers on how to fix it, and that's what we're going to take a look at today, how I decided to fix, and I am starting to convert my network. This is a big undertaking, but I think it's necessary in order for us to build bigger and better and more awesome. So let's start by looking at it. We can see here, this is the new thing. You can see that this is what I call a ROBO-BLOCK. Each block is, these are good. This one and that one, they are not good. I want them to be exactly like this because that's awesome. Simply put, you can phrase this as robots are not allowed on the sacred path. That's the easy way to say it. No robot will ever fly, well, except my construction robots. No logistics robots, let's say, will ever fly on the sacred path. There's a no-fly zone. So what we also have is a nice little icon here. So let me explain how this works. This is one of those, it's used to be a block like this with lines coming in, lines coming out. One of the concerns or challenges was that I had to drag out a new line. So if I needed to copper this way, I had to drag a line. If I needed to copper this way, I'd drag a line. And then when I needed one up here and one there, I'd have to get two different lines. That is not scalable because what if I needed one more another place? Do I then scale another one, another one, another one? But maybe one of them will consume 1.5 belt and the other ones will consume 0.2 belts, and then I have wasted a lot. Alternatively, you can also say, couldn't these have been combined? Or maybe they could, but I don't really know. Depends on how much we're consuming. So now we made a much more flexible setup using robots. Here we have the 4 roboports. They could be made, if they're out here, you see, 2 into the belt, then they would overlap, or they would exactly touch each other. It would be one big network. It is very important that I have pulled them in a bit so that they do not overlap at all. And therefore I need it at each edge. I need an inbound and an outbound. So for example here, this one I'd really like to have it here, but I can't, so I just put it here. Good. So let's see what this one is consuming. Let's start up here. These are provider chests and these are requester chests. I have decided the top part here is going from right to left. The middle one is going fuels in both directions, and the lower one down here is going left to right. So this is technically not really correct yet. That's why I have to do this part without the lights and shove that down here. Oh, okay, well that's convenient. Didn't I say without the lights? Now, this means these are requesting 2000 sheet coils, 2000 iron coils. They'll need to be coming from over here, and that's going to be put into here. So the network at this point is provided, then it will be provided, and that will be requested over on this side, I hope, here, 2000 and 2000. Still, that will be provided into the next one, and so on and so forth. Let's get a little car. We can get a sense of where things are. And this one, this is where I will actually, you can see here, requesting iron, copper. These are here. This is because I had some and then I put them in here into the network just to test it. But I think it's worth giving an example. So you can see here, these examples, they are needing all of these things here, which is what I'll bring over to my train station. This is where we started. We actually started by looking at these could now be set up very, very simple to request items. You can see this one is requesting 50 of each. Easy peasy. Requested from these providers. They are then pulling it in from here and going back. See, that one doesn't have any. I think I just must have put them in somewhere. 100 here. This one is not getting. So this one, yep, And then it actually goes down here, and then we have to figure out where is it I built those. They are built. Oh yeah, the base is kind of killed right now because of the transition here. That's a bit of an issue, I guess, because things are not being produced anymore because there's so many things that just doesn't work. So what I'd like to try to do is actually just show a bit one. Get up. And this icon was at the end. We noticed that everything happened there on the edges and there was nothing in the middle. So why not just use it for a big icon? This also serves to see which blocks have been converted to the new method. It's a bit self-infatuated, so I may get rid of it. But it was designed after the stream by Iron Wolf, and then I started working a bit on it afterwards just to make sure that it fits better to what I want. Let us build one just so you can see the transition. We're going to iron and copper. So that's kind of obvious, a good and important thing. So first we have to clean up all of this junk, because we are no longer communicating or doing these. They are dead and dead. Oops, inventory full, fine. What I can then do is I can take these in here. What I have in each city block is 250 logistics spot. That is certainly enough for what I need. What I can also do here is I'll just simply leave those be, because why not? Oops, did I pick up a lot of robots? I may have. I keep picking up stuff. Yeah, just do that one. Let the robots come to me. Yeah, I have some robots that are working for me instead of working for the common good. That's a bit annoying, actually. These robots are not very good at cleaning up belts. That is for sure. Nanobots are way better. So we just have to help a bit here. Boom. Here. Kill that. Come on, just pick everything up. Where are my robots? Thought I had some robots. Oh yeah, there they are. Those four. That one. Get it in here. So they're now moving into this location, and from here they'll be transformed into this location, and you can see things are being picked up. Where is it? Yeah, they're here. These are of course not particularly fast, and I really want them to be faster, but on the other hand, what they can do is they can pick up a lot of materials at the same time. So I'm gonna take this one and simply go over here and just let this one start working on it, because yeah, you're gonna be slow, so get working on this. Good. What I now need to do is actually build the complete part here. That one. At the edge, of course, it's not really getting down this one, but that's kind of in the way. I need also to build this one up here, which luckily is, oh, well, whatever. Boop, boop. At this point, it's very important when you're building something like this, you gotta stick with your guns, the principles here. More important than anything else is simply the fact that it is symmetrical. You have to work everything else around it. There, that's worked around it. This one is still the 290 or 250. I will then take... I think I accidentally... Yep, I picked up the robots. They will then again be done as this. I can do that myself. Oh, one more thing. I've been optimizing a bit on this one, and I've actually come to the conclusion that this is a much better way, because now I can arrange, see what's being requested, even if it's not there. That's why instead of making the requester, I'm simply taking this one and saying set the request from the circuit network, and the circuit network is simply an constant combinator. This makes it easier for me to spot at a distance what is there, even if it's not actually in there. And I will then take these. Boom. This is taking way longer time than I thought to remove this, but I have to also get more. Let's pick up the top one, because then it's less. Oh, okay. Actually, I will end up picking up stuff here. Let's see. I need to get up and get some more. Really? Oh, they're still going out. That sucks. You can see all of this mess can now be made a lot cleaner. Go into this facility, get all the way up here, and look at how many we can get. How many can we get? That's 500. Boom. 500 it is. This also needs to be changed. I mean, there's a lot of updating and changing here to get everything into shape. And go here. Okay, they're actually working. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there's 250 in this location. I will use my new blueprint. I think that's here. Smash it in. And I will also... Didn't I get that in here? Oh no, I didn't. Why didn't I do that? Seriously. This one should be part of the blueprints. Tiles, please. Okay, robots, get working. These ones. Now they're again doing this. Okay, so that's coming from here, and what I need to do is taking these. Now there are 5, that's too much. I'll take only 4. Cannot imagine that 4 will not be enough. And we put them into these barrels, and they'll be too wide here. So as... that's not how it works. Yeah, okay. Go, go, go. And now we can see the logistics parts are actively coming in here and bringing it up here. That is how, exactly how I want it to work. Come on, build faster. And I can't start removing these yet. But the idea is, and here we can also see, over here there are 2 inbounds for this. There's actually also some, well, the copper is coming inbound. So if I look at this location, this is now where it gets interesting, because these are the ones going this direction, but I will not use this one. I'll not request iron that way. Iron will be requested the other way. Oh, how I wish you would be getting in here. There we go. Let's see. Because the iron is actually going to be requested up here, the other direction. See? Such as this. Now this one is requesting iron to be put into these boxes, because I can see the iron is heading that direction, which of course needs to be removed then. And all I can do is just keep moving all of this away. It's gonna take a bit of a time to do that, but on the other hand, what will the strength, the power of this setup is the fact that it is flexible. By simply taking something in and just multiplying the outputs in different directions, the robots will figure it out themselves. The disadvantage of this is that, for example, with things such as expensive things such as where do we even have it? Here, radars. I mean, they're not the most. Oh, for example, here I have 1,000 stored here. I have 500 stored here. I have 1000, I have 500, I have 1000, and I have 500, and I have 1000, and I have 500, and so on and so forth. So that means I'll have a huge internal buffer between each of these, and that means moving things from here to here will create a tremendous amount of buffering all the way through. Yes, that's a bit impractical. On the other hand, it also means that I will, yeah, the strengths and weaknesses of buffers. I really don't mind having buffers in this space because I have a problem consuming all of these materials, and by just converting things into stuff in buffers, I'm actually solving that problem. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but yeah, that's kind of where it's at this point. So you can see here now we are slowly creating one more tile. It takes a while to get rid of it, and I'll also have a stupid amount of things in here that I'll need to build. But for example, this one I'm getting tin copper wire coils, tin plates, and copper wire coils here. Those are all things I need to be able to request here with this setup. So let's see, something like this. Oop, is it coming? Yes it is. Sorry, can't accept that. Does it give us any issues? No, it doesn't. This one as well. There. I'm going to take this one instead because this is not polluted with existing requests. Yep, unless it's a highly expensive item. Great, this one is working. You can see here, this one is just slowly building up. Now, for example, this one would be, what did I say? I said wire coils, 2000. I was about to write minus 2000. That is a different setup. And coils, it's coils, 2000. I'll put another one in. Oh, really? Good. And this one, what was it? It's tin plates, 2000. Yeah, that's what we're coming in here. Maybe also here, this is the other way. This is the stone bricks and the stone and the plastic and the plastic. So those are also things that will go in. But let's see where I am here. Yeah, they'll also be requested here. So that could be stone bricks. Yes. They stack to 100, so that's 100. Get more. Got it. These are being requested or coming in with the flight. So at this point, this is a huge gamble because I don't really know if it works. That's the brilliant part about this. You have a theory, you spend 1,000 hours figuring it out, and then, or at least 100 hours figuring it out if it works, and then you let it rip and see if it works. Plastic 2000. So all of these are now ready. And what I can do is then just say, you know what, just take all this crap and put it over here. That's not what I wanted. Hurry up and kill it. Dead. Like this. Cool. And I will keep requesting from this side. And then next time, for the next one, I'll of course remove. This is an error. This one should not be here. Damn it. Because iron is not requested at this location. Good. But that means I have one empty here that I'll need for whatever. The toast, and what was the other one again? The other one is steel? Oh yeah, that goes in here. So those are requested up here. So that's going to be, for example, that one. Going to be steel. It's going to be a bit difficult, to be perfectly honest, about how to deal with this for the beginning. And yeah, I'm also going to get some toast. Set request, yes please. And that one doesn't exist yet. No. So what is it? That's the toast. Let's make the toast here. That's this one, 2000. And you can see here, that one's going from left to right, left to right, left to right, right to left, right to left. Yes. Now the one thing that is worrying here is that now everything will be constrained by the power of a red belt. That's not going to be sustainable. However, there are much better belts, and since we don't need many of them, that's going to be up there. If push comes to shove, I can also just make double the belts. That's going to help, or I can make many more. So for example, if I find that iron is not keeping up, or plastic for example, that's one of the likely ones, then I can easily remove that. There. Okay, so that really explains how this concept works. I can't really show it in a big scale because it only really works once everything is set up. That's like converting to logistics train network. It's a hell of a hassle to set up, but once it's set up, you're going to start just seeing things work. The big one will be converting this one, because look at the amount of things coming in. We're going to figure out how that's going to work, but eventually we'll find a way, I'm sure. So with that, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this one. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you'll be following on the next live stream. There will only be one live stream left before my summer vacation. That'll be on Friday, and then I'll be taking a week's break from live stream, but do not fear, I will be back for sure. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.